Hey everyone, so welcome to Stockability. My name is Dan Bustamante. I'm one of the co-founders here at Stockability. In this short video, I want to give you some insights to kind of a style of trading we teach in one of our classes, and I want to talk about it using McDonald's. Before I start that, let me go over to a quick disclaimer before we start this video. So this is for educational purposes only. Any information provided in this video is not to be used for financial advice. We are not licensed advisors. So simply put, be smart, be logical. So let's actually dive into this video and kind of talk about a few things. So at Stockability, we do a few different things. We don't believe that investing should be one size fits all, right? Everybody has different risk tolerances, different account sizes. Some of us work, some of us have families, some of us can do it full time, some of us can't do it full time. So that being said, you shouldn't be able to want to trade one exact style of a coach or a mentor. You should be able to pick and choose what fits your personal goals. So what I'm going to show you in this video are two different concepts, two different trades, and kind of talk about them here. So the stock I'm looking at right now is McDonald's, and we kind of have a position on, or I have a position on right now where I'm long this particular stock. So one of the things I like to do personally, one of the things that we teach is if you're trading with, let's say, an account that's smaller or considered small in this industry, stock replacement through the use of shares. So one of the things I want to do is that, let's say, for example, if I wanted to come out and buy, this is trading at $200 a share. If I wanted to come out and buy, 10 shares of this, it's going to cost me about $2,000, give or take, right? If I wanted to buy 100 shares, it gets more expensive, et cetera, et cetera. So what can you do instead of buying the equity, right? I want to show you what we kind of do. We might just go and buy the equity options instead. So currently I have a position on this particular stock, and I'm going to show you two different positions where instead of buying the actual equity, I came in and bought the actual options on the particular stock. So I bought an August 205 call option. This is a weekly that expires in 8 days. And then I also went and bought myself a August monthly 205 call that expires in 15 days. So what's kind of the major difference here? So for this first trade, this trade price here was 101. So what this did is it's going to cost me $101 to place this trade. So again, less capital outlay. And the second trade is $181. So all in all, in this particular trade, I'm in this for a total amount of $282. So it's not a lot of risk capital. If, let's say, I'm trading a $10,000 account, the risk is very nominal in percentage basis. So it allows me to put a position on saying, hey, look, I think McDonald's could trade higher. I just don't necessarily want to put, $10, $15, $20,000 to test that idea. So the additional benefit, and there's a lot of benefits of options, and I can't cover them all in this video, is that options are levered, right? So the max I can lose if everything goes wrong in this trade, and I won't let it go wrong, is $282. Now again, I'll put a stop in place. I don't really want to lose more than 40, 50% on it. But again, all things considered, it's not a lot of risk capital to put on. Now the position is up $106. So not a lot of money. Again, I expect this to be, in this style trade, again, I would consider this an income style trade, and we have differences between wealth class and income class. This trade is short term. So the options expire in 1 week and 2 weeks. So I expect this to last anywhere from 1 to 5 days, which in our income trading class and our options abilities class, that's pretty much the majority amount of times trades last. So that's kind of one trade. The second thing we kind of do is we also do a little bit of longer term trading. So let's say, for example, you are investing or trading in a larger portfolio or retirement portfolio, or let's just say it's in general terms, you don't have the time to invest or trade in markets. You're not available to do that. So we'll put on longer term positions. So this is Slack Chat, which is actually the software we use in our community here. You can actually go into and learn with others. But Slack Chat is a position I've had on for a while. Now this position I'm going to show you is not profitable at the current time. But that being said, right, I can put on a position that's going to last in duration. So if I go over to Slack, right, I've got an option on this position that's way in October. Now I've had this trade on for already 2 months, right? So I put this trade on 2 months ago, and I really haven't had to watch it. Now the P&L, the profit and loss, is going to fluctuate on it, and that's fine because this is a longer term position that I don't have to watch every single day. So if I go over to the P&L, so I'm down in this position right now, and I'll kind of talk about it step by step, is I bought this option for $9.90, which is equivalent to $990. So I am experiencing a loss in this position right now. But the difference is on this is I have time on this. I have 71 more days to be right on this. So again, I can make the decision whether or not I want to sell it for a loss or maybe break even or hopefully a profit, right? So again, the concept is it's not one size fits all. If I want a long-term position, I can structure an idea that's a long-term position. If I want a short-term position like Netflix, I can structure, McDonald's, I can structure a short-term position. So it all depends on who you are, your risk tolerance, your goals. So again, the way we're going to teach you, and I think what you'll find as you go through our videos is there's different options for you. So as you go through this, the question becomes, well, look, I don't know what course is best for me. Where should I start? The great thing about us is you can actually schedule a call. We also, in addition to that particular call, you can actually take a quiz and you can go through a series of questions that'll kind of direct you to say, hey, look, this might be the best plan of action for you, the best program for you to get into. So that's two different insights to a short-term trade concept idea using options and then a longer-term duration trade using options as well. We teach these both in the options abilities class as well as wealth abilities.